Hey everyone, today I have another ballpark video, but it's actually hopefully going to turn into another theme park video. Let me explain. I am here in City Island in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We're going to catch a AA game between the Harrisburg Senators, the Eastern League affiliate of the Washington Nationals, and the Erie Seawolves, the AA affiliate of the Detroit Tigers. So we're going to check out that game on a lovely, lovely Sunday afternoon. However, the first 4,000 people in attendance, stadium only holds 6,100. The first 4,000 people in attendance will get a free ticket to Hersheypark. So the goal is to get in line, get that free ticket to Hersheypark, and then in addition to this vlog, where we will do another baseball stadium, I will head to Hersheypark and give you a vlog showing you everything there is to do there sometime coming up later this spring. I think the tickets actually expire on my birthday in the middle or at the end of June. So we have a couple months for me to use the ticket if I am lucky enough to get one. I'm here early enough, I think I'll be able to get one. A really cool idea somebody had in Harrisburg is the Harrisburg Senators Hall of Fame is made up with life-size, or at least close to life-size, bobblehead dolls. We're going to start with Ryan Zimmerman. He was a huge deal in 2005. He was a first-round draft pick by the Nationals that year. He went straight from college to AA and was in the majors by the end of the season. Had a really long career in Washington, including winning a World Series. Michael Barrett was a pretty reliable player in Major League Baseball. They have a tribute to Rondell White up there on the board to commemorate the 25th anniversary team. I remember when he was there, that was when I was still a kid. Brandon Phillips had a decent major league career, gets commemorated with a bobblehead. Greg Mace is actually a local television broadcaster in Harrisburg, and it's cool that they were able to pay tribute to him. A lot of you who watch MLB Network now will know Cliff Floyd's solid major league career. He was a big-time prospect when he was drafted by the Montreal Expos. And then we move over to number 1 overall pick, Steven Strasburg, drafted in 2009. I remember his first start in Harrisburg. The place was packed. It was really, really hard to get tickets, but I went and watched him absolutely dominate. He was up in the majors before the end of the year. Matt Stairs had a decent MLB career. It is so cool that they do this because it is photogenic, but I like when minor league baseball teams pay tribute to their history because it shows people, hey, show up today, you're seeing the stars of the future. Aaron Barrett has been commemorated as well. And then Hall of Famer Vladimir Guerrero, his son Vladimir Guerrero Jr. just signed a huge contract extension with the Blue Jays. Vladimir Guerrero obviously deserving of this honor in Harrisburg. And then one of the best players right now, Bryce Harper, who was also a number 1 overall pick in 2010, went straight to Harrisburg after being drafted and is a multiple-time MVP. He now plays with the Philadelphia Phillies. And Jim Tracy, he would go on to be the manager of the Pirates and Dodgers, among other teams. Finally, wrapping up the Bobblehead Hall of Fame is Jamie Carroll. I love that they do this. So fun. So right now down the first base side, if you go behind the bleachers on the first base side, they have this little game area set up with fast pitch and some basketball games and some other little games for kids, which is really cool. Glad they have it here. But if any of you have seen the movie Major League 2, they actually used this field as a stand-in for a field in Florida. This was the spring training facility for Cleveland in the movie Major League 2. And back here at the entrance at this little parking lot is where a lot of those scenes were filmed. When you first see Charlie Sheen and Omar Epps and Tom Berenger in the movie, a lot of that happens right here on the first base side of this ballpark here in Harrisburg. This field back here behind the stadium on City Island has changed a number of times in recent years, but back in 2004, when I was still working for a rock radio station here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, it was a combination baseball field, football field, and soccer field. There was actually a minor league soccer team, the Harrisburg City Islanders, played back here, a semi-pro football team, the Central Penn Piranha, and then in 2004, when I was working at that rock station, I was asked to play in a celebrity softball game here. Very, very cool. We played against some professional hockey players, some local bands had people playing on the team with us, some people from other radio stations, from the news. We put together a pretty fun team and we played a celebrity softball game right there. One of the coolest things I ever did in my broadcasting career. So one of the problems about this ballpark being on City Island, it's literally on an island in the Susquehanna River. And one of the problems because of that is they get these horrible mayflies, especially during the summer. So they've sort of steered into the skid a little bit, and they have gear based on the mayflies, but they even start games earlier in the summer because once the sun goes down and once the lights come on in the venue, it really attracts the mayflies, and it can be tough some nights, especially if it's really not crowded. They'll find you in the seats.
We ask you now to stand up and sing along with Northside Elementary School.
So back in 2007 and 2008, I actually worked for the Harrisburg Senators. More specifically, I worked for the Eastern League as the official scorekeeper at Senators games. And that meant I worked in the press box alongside the PA announcer, Chris Andre. He recently passed away just a few years ago, so they named the control room after him. And that is such a really nice touch. Back when baseball was still segregated, Harrisburg played host to the Harrisburg Giants of the Negro League. So many amazing Hall of Famers and just baseball greats played here. And Harrisburg really does a good job of trying to remember those Harrisburg Giants teams and pay tribute to them. So there we have it, another baseball vlog heading to another minor league baseball stadium. And I do really love to hit minor league baseball stadiums for two reasons. I love the game of baseball, but I do think it's fairly affordable family entertainment. My ticket was $16. That was a day of game ticket. So they bump them up a few bucks the day of the game. And the first 4,000 people who came to this game not only got to see a minor league baseball game, but got a free ticket to Hersheypark. So for $16 to get a free ticket to Hersheypark and to get a minor league baseball game, that is a huge deal. There's a lot of great entertainment to be found everywhere. Now I know that since I have been back in the Northeast, I've only done baseball vlogs. I will do more. I have more travel stuff planned in the near future, just trying to get my life all organized and get everything straight for the next few weeks and months. But I have some trips planned. We are gonna see a lot of really, really fun stuff here in the next few weeks, months, and years. I am not giving up on this channel even though I'm further away from the theme parks. Do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon.